All right, while we get started and waiting for we have 4 minutes, feel free to chat with your friends on the group chat.
Okay, got it. Got it. Hey, Henry.
Okay, Benaya, we're not chatting with our voices, we're chatting with the group chat, okay? Thank you. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is so nice to see so many amazing, familiar faces this wonderful Thursday afternoon. I would like everyone to really practice using our group chat feature. That just really lets me know if you guys are participating. Okay, and also I can check your answers to make sure that you're understanding what we're learning in class. Also, if you guys can please, instead of, I'm gonna try and check everyone's beautiful faces on the side, but if you guys could use the emotions to go ahead and wave your hand, okay? And then also, I forgot to put, so when the first thing that you do when you come to class, if you could please type your name in the group chat, that's how I'm going to take roll, okay? So I'm going to just say, please type your name in group chat. I'm going to put these notes up on our Google Classroom as well. But that's just going to thank you, Addison, for doing that. Okay, I see a request for Taylor Swift music. Yes, absolutely. I promise for the next class, I usually join our classes about 5 minutes before they start. And that's kind of a time for you guys to type in your name so I can take roll. Thank you, Alyssa, Sienna. I think Super Mario is, I'm assuming that's Henry. Or Benaya, one or the other. Okay, so thank you so much, because this is going to let me know who is in our classroom for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and start our wonderful class. Thank you everyone for typing in your names. This is super helpful for me. We're gonna just try and get in the habit of doing this every class so that I can make sure I give you guys credit for being in our classroom. So I have a very fun writing activity for us to do. All right, our writing activity is called Story Starters. With your emoji, if you guys can click thumbs up, so I know that you can see our story starters. Or you can give me a thumbs up just with your own thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Brooke. I'm going to unmute you.
Okay.
Can you pick what type of little story we're going to write? Do you want an adventure, fantasy, sci-fi, or scrambler?
How about adventure?
Adventure. All right. So I am Miss West, and we are going to go ahead, and I think you guys are so smart, and I know we have 3rd and 4th graders, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick our 4th grade option. Okay, so does anyone, let's see, I'm going to mute this. Does anybody want me, let's see, let's do, what's a Snoopy? Does anyone, raising your hand, can someone tell me what Snoopy means? Does anyone know what that means? Yes, Brooke.
Nosy.
Nosy, yes. So typing into either writing on your paper or typing in, we're gonna describe, well, this is kind of, let's see, maybe we can make it a little bit more exciting. Oh, so this is interesting. So you guys are going,
Describe a very unusual.
so you guys are going to write a sentence or two about a very unusual day for a Snoopy or nosy chimpanzee who drives a locomotive. A locomotive is just a fancy word for a train. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in our group chat. You guys go ahead. I'm going to put some nice classical music on for you guys. And why don't you guys write a sentence? I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of minutes to write that sentence down. And I'm going to go around the classroom and see what you guys have to share. So I see everyone working diligently. Thank you so much. All right. Oops. All right, I'm going to go up to Alyssa. Thank you for using your virtual hand. It's really helpful for me. Alyssa, how can I help you?
Okay. So are we writing a story about this?
Yeah, you're just going to write a little miniature story. It's just sort of to get our brains warmed up, get us thinking a little bit outside the box. It can be as silly and crazy and creative as you want it. Just, kind of get our brains in the ready for English today. And I'll type it also. So you guys can either write it down on a piece of paper or you can type it into the group chat box, either one. And I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes to complete that. I see a question. Yes.
I just came in the class. What are we supposed to do?
Okay, so good question. Do you see our little story starter adventure wheel?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and write a little miniature story that describes a very unusual day for a Snoopy, which also means nosy, chimpanzee who drives a locomotive. And a locomotive is a fancy word for a train. So go ahead and write a couple sentences and we're going to share them with each other. Let's see, Addison, I don't see you writing. I'm going to unmute you. Are you writing? Okay. Sienna, are you working on yours? Okay, I should see everybody either typing or writing, okay? Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Just ignore that one. All right, I'm gonna give you guys just a couple more minutes to finish. Delilah, what's your question? Delilah, was your hand up?
I finished.
Oh, good. Okay, awesome, perfect. When you guys, if you guys can practice using the raising the hand emoji, that would be really helpful because I can't see everyone all at the same time. So you could be raising your hand and I wouldn't see you. So I'm going to go ahead. Delilah, thank you for raising your hand. Alyssa, I'll be with you next because you used the fancy raising the hand button. So Delilah, can you read what you wrote? And I'm really, thank you so much for typing it as well. All right, so read your sentence for us.
Once there was a chimpanzee.
Okay, you need to get closer to the computer and really because it's kind of hard to hear, so you really need to use your voice. I know it can be hard, but it's good practice.
Once there was a chimpanzee who drove a
Locomotive. Okay.
He was a really Snoopy chimpanzee. He had a stop at the zoo, but he didn't want to go there because he would go back in his cage.
Ah,
And
good story. I love it. Alyssa,
How many how many sentences do you have to do?
as many as you'd like. You can do one, you can do two, you can do three. It's up to you. It's just a fun sort of like icebreaker to get our brains warmed up this morning. Did you finish yours, Alyssa?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. So Delilah, if you want to go ahead and add a little bit, take off the end, and you can maybe describe what his name is, or, all right, I'm going to go ahead and go to Atticus. Are you ready to share your story?
Do I have to share my story
Yes.
with everyone? Oh. Okay. The Snoopy chimpanzee, whatever that is, drove the train off the track and it crashed.
Oh no. Do you know what a chimpanzee is?
No.
It's a monkey.
Oh.
A chimpanzee is a monkey. Okay, well, that was, you should have asked me. You can go in into the chat and ask me questions. Brooke, I see you would like to share your story.
Okay. One day, there was a chimpanzee who was in the zoo, and every day he saw this locomotive. He always was so snoopy about the locomotive. He would always think to himself, what would it feel like to drive this thing? Then, one day, the chimpanzee got loose, and then he saw the locomotive. The locomotive was on, so he went inside and started it. He drove it off to many places, and then there was a policeman who spotted him and eventually chased him down and brought him back safely to the zoo.
Oh my gosh, that was a fabulous, amazing story you wrote in such a short amount of time. Great job. I loved how you used some really great adjectives and descriptions. That was really wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and have Super Mario, I'm assuming that's Benaya, share. Okay. Yes, Benaya.
Okay, so mine says a nosy chimpanzee was driving a train. Then he was attacked by a bunch of bum-ums. The end. So mostly bum-ums are like these walking bombs.
Okay.
These train exploded.
Interesting. Okay, thank you for sharing. Does anybody else have, so if you guys don't share it out loud, okay, right now, I'm gonna ask you guys to then upload your sentences on Google Class so that I know that you actually are participating, or type it in, or you can type it into the group chat. Mia.
can I read my story?
Yes, please.
Today, the mischievous Snoopy chimpanzee was riding the locomotive. I think he might be into more trouble. Call the cops. The Snoopy chimpanzee was going too fast. The chimpanzee got caught by the police.
I love it. Good story. Wonderful. All right. So for those of you guys that did not share.
Miss West,
Yes.
can I share?
Yes.
One day in the park, two turtles were talking. Snoopy the chimpanzee tried to use his ear hearer, but when he reached into his pocket, he found a locomotive. He drove all over town. He saw conservation and listened to it with his hearer. They were talking about fans. they saw him and called 911. Caught stuck in the jail.
That was a good story. Good job, Henry.
Hi.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, let's see, I'm going to go to Alyssa. I see your hand is raised. Yes, Alyssa, how can I help you?
I'm ready for can I share my story?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, my video's not on, huh?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
not.
Okay, let me see if I can put it on.
And what are we talking about?
Okay. As you know, a lot of people travel on a train. Well, today a Snoopy chimpanzee was driving a train and helping loading their stuff. Once he saw a golden suitcase, he put it in his pile of stuff that he wants to look at. Once he looked inside the golden suitcase, and all the Snoopy chimpanzee found was a bottle of water, but it turned out it was chimpanzee poison. So he drank it, and then he died and gave.
Okay, very interesting. I love how creative everyone is getting with their stories and how they're all really different. That was really good, Alyssa. Thank you so much for sharing. Michaela.
I didn't get to make one, but I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Can you see our story right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I also have it in the group chat. And let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and minus this out. Can you see my Microsoft Word document that says 3rd and 4th grade English?
What are we doing right now?
Okay, so it's describe a very unusual day for a nosy chimpanzee who drives a train. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that all of the notes that we have, like everything that we do in class, I'm gonna save it for every single day and I'm gonna put it up onto our Google Classroom so that you guys, if you missed anything, if you came in late, then you can go back and make sure that you completed everything, or if you want to do something again. I'm also going to put all the links like to the fun story maker so you guys can go and do that after class or on the weekend if you want. So we are now going to read a story about otters. Okay, and using your emojis on the computer, can you guys see the picture of the otter? Okay, I only see Brayden with the thumbs up, so I need everyone to go into their settings. Okay, I love these thumbs up, but if you guys can use the little emoji.
I just got here.
Okay, there should be emojis. Awesome, great. Good job.
Emoji doesn't work for me.
That's okay. You could just use your thumb too. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do popcorn reading to make sure that everybody gets a turn to read. I am going to scroll. And it says, we're still here, how California sea otters are inching back from a brush with extinction. And let's see, Addison, what does extinction mean?
They, all of them died a long time ago or something.
Okay, it doesn't have to be a long time ago. It could actually happen now, but you're right. I see a hand raised. Brooke? Oh, wait, let me unmute you. 1 second. Wait, Brooke, can you unmute yourself? Mine's not working.
That means they're like dying and there's not a lot in the world. And they're trying to like make their population go up and not going down because people are.
Yes, good job. Great. Thank you. That is the perfect answer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask Brooke if you could just read the first paragraph for us.
Sure. This past July, an urgent came into the Marlin Mammal Center in
Sausalito.
Sausalito, California. A young southern sea otter had washed up onto a beach at nearby Half Moon Bay, and it didn't look good. The rescuers arrived. The otter was starving, weak, and
Disoriented.
They rushed him to the Marine Mammal Center to try to save his life.
Awesome. Good reading. And disoriented, Brooke, do you know what disoriented means?
Yeah.
What? Do you want to tell the class?
It means like the bones are not in the right places and they're like all up.
Almost. Close. It's like that, but for your brain. So disoriented means that you're really out of it. You don't know where you are. For a person that's disoriented, sometimes they might forget their name or forget how old they are. So disoriented means that you're just kind of a little bit out of it. So kind of your brain is broken a little bit. So good job. I'm going to go ahead and have Faith. Can you read the next paragraph for us, please?
Yes. Where are we?
Rescuers nicknamed the otter.
Rescuers nicknamed the otter Yankee Doodle. He's one of the 350 otters in the center he has rescued since it opened in 1975. These efforts, along with the law centers that
protect
otters, are helping the animals come back from brink of extinction. A century ago, just 50 otters were left in the wild. Today, there are about 3,000. Scientists hope that someday there will be thousands more.
Awesome. Good job. We're not going to watch the video yet, but we have Mia. Do you want to read the next paragraph for us?
Yes. Am I muted?
No.
Oh. Southern sea otters live along the coast of California. They swim among kelp forests, clusters of tall seaweed that are home to many animals and plants. The otters gave invertebrates such as sea urchins, clams, and mussels from the sea floor. Then they float at the surface and balance their meals on their bellies, using rocks to smash open the shells.
Awesome. Good reading. They're so cute. So invertebrate, do you know what an invertebrate is?
I do.
Oh wait, you need to raise your hand. Okay. I don't know who just said that. Okay, let's see. I've seen Henry's hand up and then Alyssa next. Thank you for using your button.
Otters playing.
Oh wait, can you wait 1 second? Alyssa, did you want to read too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have Henry read and then we'll popcorn you after Henry. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so Henry.
Otters play an important role in the kelp forest ecosystem. Sea kelp helpers. By eating the urchins that graze on kelp, otters that help grow. Sometimes we call otters ocean gardeners. The otters help kelp grow, says Sean Johnson. He's a veterinarian in the Marine Mammal Center.
Good job. Okay, let's go to our invertebrates, animals with no backbone. Henry, before I click on the definition, do you know what an ecosystem is? Or do you want to read what an ecosystem is for us?
An ecosystem, I know what an ecosystem is.
All right, tell us.
It's a habitat that certain living creatures are in.
Yeah, exactly.
But some living creatures cannot go in there because it's like either too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry.
Exactly.
Like otters can't live in the desert.
Oh, that is such a good example. Henry, you explained your definition of an ecosystem was better than the one on the article. You're so right. That was a perfect definition. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to go ahead and have Alyssa. Can you read the next paragraph for us?
Yes. 300 years ago, as many as 20,000 sea otters paddled along the California coast. But in the 1700s, people began hunting for them for their soft coats. This devastated the otter population. By the 1900s, so few otters were left that scientists thought they were extinct. Then the locals discovered a small group of survivors.
Yay, they're so cute. Can you, Alyssa, can you read our little illustration?
Yes.
Okay.
Sea urchins eat kelp that grows from the seafloor. Otters eat urchins, which help the kelp grow. And then fish and other animals raise their young in the kelp, which hides them from predators.
Okay, great. And then look at this picture. Can you read with no otters?
Sure. With no otters to eat them, urchins multiply quickly.
Mm-hmm. Number
And then
two.
the urchins destroy entire kelp forests, leaving the seafloor bare. Without kelp, ocean animals have nowhere to raise their young.
Wow, good job. Thank you so much for reading. That was really good. I'm going to go ahead. I see Addison.
Started in 1911, people passed laws that made it illegal to hunt sea otters. They also protected some areas where otters live. Later,
Organizations?
Like the Marlin Mammal Center began to rescue stranded otters. They nursed the animals back to health and released them into the wild.
Good job. Thank you so much. Brett, can I have you read next?
Sure. Otters have helped the otter populations start to recover, but animals still face many challenges. People live along the coast and eat the shellfish that the otters need. Ships can leak oil and other pollutions into the water. Fertilizer from nearby farms can wash into the ocean and make otters sick.
Oh, all right. And Brooke, do you know what a pollutant is, or can you read it for us?
Yeah. It's like like plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic goes into the ocean and kills
Are pollutants, are they good for our environment or harmful?
They're really bad for the animals because then they can die. Like sea turtles are mistaking plastic bags as jellyfish.
Yeah. So we have a picture of our poor little seal, but we have so many nice people that can, like this veterinarian is checking Yankee Doodle's little eyes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ask, I see a hand raised, Michaela.
Can I read next?
Yes, go for it.
Thank you. That's what happened to Yankee Doodle. Fertilized in the water. Fertilizer in the water had temporarily caused plant-like organisms called algae to grow out of control. The algae made a toxic called domoic acid. As an invertebrates ate the algae, the toxin built up in their bodies. The more toxic shellfish Yankee Doodle ate, the sicker he got. Veterinarians knew the otter needed better food. We put Yankee Doodle on a diet for restaurant quality shrimp, clams, squid, mussels, say Johnson. Over the next few months, Yankee Doodle slowly regained his strength.
Great reading. Thank you. So we have an adorable picture of Yankee Doodle playing with fake.
I thought he was eating it.
No, because it's fake, it says. So we have him.
I was like, and I'm like, oh, he's just playing with it? Okay.
Yes, he's just playing with it.
Okay.
Good job. All right, I need another popcorn reader. Brayden, can you read the next? Wait, can you? Yeah.
No, I can.
Next paragraph for us.
I did raise my hand.
Oh, okay. I would prefer someone that hasn't gone yet. Oh, Karina, can you read the next paragraph?
Southern sea otters still live in only a small part of their former range. They swim along a stretch of the California coast just 483 kilometers, 300 miles long. On either end of this small area, great white sharks gather to hunt. Sharks don't typically eat sea otters, but they sometimes mistake them for seals and attack. This keeps the otters from moving up or down the coast.
Good job. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Sienna. I haven't heard from you in a little while. You want to go ahead and unmute your speaker and read the next paragraph?
If we can get otters outside of these hunting grounds, that could really help them. Says Carl Myers. He's a biologist who works with rescued otters at the Monterey Bay Aquarium in California. Scientists there want to start releasing otters in new areas beyond the shark feeding grounds. From there, they hope the otters could spread farther along the coast.
Great job. Thank you so much. Great reading. I'm going to go ahead. I see a hand raised. Super Mario, do you want to read the next paragraph for us?
Sure.
Okay.
For now, rescuers are, wait, is it that paragraph, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
For now, rescuers are sticking to safe spots. On October 24, scientists carried a crate to the beach at Half Moon Bay and opened the door. Yankee Doodle waddled out and dove into the water. Before he swam away, the otter lifted his fuzzy paws toward the people on the shore. To some, it almost looked like he was waving goodbye.
Oh, maybe he was. Look at how cute he is, and what nice people to help save these animals that are sick because humans are polluting the water. So it says Yankee Doodle was released on the same beach where he was found. Okay, we are going to watch the video, and based on the video and article, record problems that have affected otters' ability to survive. Next to each problem, record how people have worked to solve that problem or brainstorm ideas for your own solution. What could you do to help protect otters? What could you do to help protect other animals that live in your area? So we're gonna go ahead and watch this really cute little short video on sea otters, and then I'm gonna have you guys work on this work on this question about sea otters, okay? And if you guys don't finish in class today, I'm going to post it onto our Google Classroom and ask that you you finish it for homework. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure. Let's see. All right. Can everyone, using your hand or the emoji, show me if you can see the video? Okay, I see one thumb up. Super Mario has thumbs up, or you can video chat that you see it. Thank you, Karina. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start our video, and I'm going to type in the group chat. So you guys are going to probably need to watch the video and reread the article in order to help answer the questions, okay? I'll type in what your assignment is, but we'll watch it, and then we can talk about it a little bit and brainstorm some ideas on how to answer the questions. I'm gonna go ahead and press play.
I have a question first.
Okay, if you have a question, if you could raise your hand on this, because I can't see everyone. I don't even know who says I have a question.
Me.
Okay, what's your question?
Henry, if you can hear me, can you send me on the group chat what your code is on Google chat, at the website like that, because I just got it and I'm still trying to figure it out. So
okay, so I'm gonna in the link to everyone, I'm copying and pasting the website that I'm on to watch the video. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start our adorable. It's really short, it's less than 3 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and press play.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
It's glitchy too.
Okay, let me try one more time.
The video that we're watching.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart it, all right? I'm so sorry about that.
It's good, Mommy, whatever you're making. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead to.
Never mind.
All right. All right, if everyone can unmute their, or mute their, okay. So, and I am going to, all right. Henry, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me thumbs up if you hear it? Okay, I'm gonna pause it really quickly. It seems like it's not working super well. I'm gonna go to Michaela. Michaela, can you unmute yourself?
I wasn't even hearing anything or seeing anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
Yeah,
guys didn't
it's just
see
frozen
anything?
on this
Yeah.
otter. I don't hear anything.
Oh,
Or
okay.
it's not doing anything.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna go ahead. We're not gonna watch the video in class. It's really cute. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it on our notes for the day. That's gonna be uploaded to our Google Classroom. So you guys can go ahead and watch that. It's gonna go along with our reading passage. So together as a class, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys started.
Miss West,
Yes?
I can't get on Google Classroom.
Why?
I don't know. The last time it just showed me like stuff, like all it did is show me a page of random stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to get onto Google Classroom either.
Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Otter.
I can only see the otter like this.
Okay, so can you guys see I'm scrolling through the article right now?
No.
No.
No? Okay,
I can't, but I watched
Alright.
the video. I did.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this figured out so that we can go ahead and I can show you all how to use our, okay, can you guys see now?
I can see a little otter, and this is what I see.
see the article.
Okay, you guys see the article?
Yeah.
Okay,
I watched the video.
okay. So
I did.
now you should, so now you guys should see Google. Do you guys see this as Google?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. You guys are gonna just type in you're gonna type in Google search, Google Classroom, okay? You guys all were sent email invitations, your parents were. A lot of you guys are already in the Google Classroom. So make sure that you ask your parents to check their email to make sure that they are in the Google Classroom. And if they have questions, I'm gonna go ahead and on the video chat, I'm gonna write my email, okay? If you guys have any questions or your parents have questions, I'm gonna write right now my email in the group chat. I want you guys all to write this email down, okay? And use it whenever you need, if you have a question, if you need help with anything, if you need help with homework. It's Ashley at Seashore. Okay, so yes.
So I'm typed in Google Classroom, and it says sign in, use your Google account. What is that? What do you mean?
You know what? Your mom should have gotten an invitation, and if she did not, then do you see my email on the group chat?
It says Ashley at Seashore.
So write down my email address, and you can email me or have your mom email me to get that information.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to read about sea otters. We did that. We didn't get to watch the video, so you guys, I'm gonna add the link.
Watched the video.
Miss
Okay.
West,
Uh-huh.
you know how you sent the link to that video on the group chat?
Uh-huh.
Can I press on it? And can't we just all press on it and then just watch it?
Yeah, that
You know what? You guys can do that after, because we only have about 5 minutes left of class. So, so you guys can do that on your own. I'm going to go ahead and get us started on recording problems that have affected otters' ability to survive. We're going to start that together as a class so that you guys will have less homework to do later, okay? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up our little article again about our cute little otters. Just from what we read, can anyone, oh, I see Super Mario, you have a question?
Me?
No. Okay, so just from Mia, what is one problem that sea otters, a problem that's affected otters' ability to survive?
Wait, what the problem was before?
Yeah, what is one problem? There's a few, there's quite a few that we read about, but can you just give me one
Can it be from the past?
that we read about?
Yeah. So
What?
see, so in like the 1990s, they used them for coats.
Well, they did use them for coats, but it was a lot longer before then. I'm going to pull up our article and we're going to scroll up, and it says that I believe it's in the 1700s. In the 1700s, in the 1700s, can you guys see my my Google Doc? Mia, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the
Yes.
okay, good. How sad. Whole group of adorable, smart, amazing animals that help other animals were almost wiped out because people use them as fur for coats. Okay. Raising your hand. What is another problem? Yes, Brooke. Oh wait, can you unmute yourself? I can't, mine's not working. Okay.
Okay, so otters were getting polluted from fertilizer and pollution. They were getting really sick, and most of them were dying.
Yes. Yes, and we know that pollution is man-made.
Yeah.
Yes, they're getting sick from pollution. Does anyone else have anything that they want to share about our otters? Henry.
Some people save the otters.
Mm-hmm.
Save, not say.
Yes, they do, which is so nice. That is definitely a really great way of how people have worked. Some people save the otters.
Did I miss
yes.
anything?
Perfect. So, so I want you guys to go ahead and finish. I'm going to post this onto Google Classroom, or you guys can just write down. And I would like you guys, our class is done. It went so fast. I'm sad to say goodbye, but if you guys could finish writing the answers to these questions about how we're working to solve the problem, and brainstorm your own ideas. What can you do to help otters? Can you help other animals that live in your area? Yes, Brooke.
That people can stop like using plastic bags, and you know those Evian water bottles.
Yes.
Or Arrowhead. Like
yes.
They can use reusable bottles and reusable bags.
Yes. So we can stop using plastic, recycle, and reuse, right? Does anyone else have maybe another idea of how we can help animals just in our local community? Yes, Super Mario, Benaya.
So I'm thinking that we can make like more trash bins everywhere, or mostly try figure out to like have this bag or something, like when you have trash and there's no trash can around, just have something with you where you can put your trash in.
I love that idea. That's a really,
like an extra pocket with a zip up that you can put trash in.
That's great, kind idea to help reduce littering. So put out more trash bins, have extra bag with you. Okay, that's a really good idea. All right, so on that note, I'm gonna ask, I see Addison, yes?
But like maybe go to the beach one day and pick up all of the trash you see.
Awesome. That is a really, really great way. You can pick up trash at the beach, right? You have you can go and help reduce some of the litter that affects so many of our animals just in our own backyard. So that's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and before I sign off, I see Karina, can you unmute yourself? It's not working on my end.
Are you going to post the question?
What?
The question? Are you going to post?
Yeah, I will. Okay, so these are all going to go up online. Okay, so this is going to be your
Miss
homework.
West.
We did most of it in class, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm also going to make sure that the link to the video and the article is up so you guys can use that as your reference. I have one more question before I sign off if you want to ask. Who's talking right now? Okay. All right, on that note, I would like to say goodbye to all of my friends, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Bye,
Brayden.
You guys
Bye, Brayden.
have a nice weekend.
Bye, Brayden.
All right.
Bye, everyone.